Hello everyone and welcome back to Jedi Survivor. We're going to get straight back into it. I'm so excited. Cal and Merrin are back together again. Dream team. Let's do this. Oh yes, I meditated, didn't I? Reach the Pilgrim Sanctuary. Yes, we will.
What was this place?
An old anchorite monastery. Impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Very impressive. I want this echo.
It's so good to see you, Merrin. What brings you to Jedi?
I came across a group during my travels. Their goal is to hide Force sensitives from the Empire. Have you ever heard of the Hidden Path? The spamel are this way, Cal.
Yes, I'm busy. 29% of the databank is full. That's ridiculous. Old connections, new paths. After a long time apart, Seer and Merrin reconnect. A newfound sense of purpose seems to draw them together even after much time apart. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, we were going to go get a spam one.
Pilgrim Sanctuary is an ancient temple. Seer and Master Cordova chose it as the Hidden Path's safe house. We knew one day the Empire would come, just not so soon.
I'm doing this just in case. Oh. Where does that go then? Oh, there's another one there as well. What is this way?
We should not delay. The Empire is threatening Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Don't you look at that?
Very pretty. Anyway, yes, the Pilgrims. Oh. Oh, you weren't going to roll after that? Oh, your ankles. Oh. Oh, actually, oh. Sorry, Merrin. There's another echo.
Master Junda told us of your coming. It is an honor to meet one she holds in such high regard. May I escort you? I have never met a witch before, and I have so many questions.
Ah. Witch. An anchorite is eager to learn about the Night Sister Merrin. Yeah. I was trying to explain that to my dad the other day because I would love to do a cosplay of this outfit that she's currently wearing. And he was like, "Oh, so she feels sensitive?"
Is on the other side of the desert.
And I was like, "Well, kind of." I was like, "She's a Night Sister. She's like venturous. They like hone their magic." Oh, there's a thingy over there.
This way, Master Junda. We are nearly there. So, what do you think? It's old, abandoned, and in the middle of nowhere.
It's perfect. Yeah, I knew that was coming. There and the Anchorites discover what will become of their home base in the archive. The Anchorites express that they will aid Seer as part of their broader belief. I mean, we're lucky that they helped. Idea where we're going. Oh my god, a very long way that way. Okay. The arid flats.
How is the desert treating you, BD?
BD,
He likes it out here.
really?
Focus.
I don't think droids and sand, like, you know, merge very well together. There's a thing out there that I want. I don't know if it's safe. Oh, is that a thing over there? No, I don't think it is. There's definitely something out there.
There's our ride.
Hello? Oh, bugger it, missed. Out.
I
Where?
think it likes us.
That's cute.
Let's hope this spaniel
Oh, she's
doesn't
riding
abandon
side
us.
saddle.
Don't hold a grudge, Cal. It's not you.
Where did it? There's the thing.
That's it.
Okay, let me just get off for a moment.
Well fought, beast. You remind me of home, you know. Were you hungry? Now you will feed the other creatures.
Ah, the beasts of Jeddah. The deserts of Jeddah are home to many lethal creatures. Let be. Oh, great. Internet's playing up. Oh, well, luckily
Ready,
this
man?
game
Right
doesn't use
behind you.
internet, so we are all good. Right. On ahead. Oh, okay, over there. Got it. Whee!
Let's try to avoid unnecessary attention.
Won't be easy when the desert's littered with imps.
Then we will deal with them together.
Good plan. Solid plan. I like the plan. Oh, there's a thing up there.
Okay now.
I don't know what's here. Yeah, I think we have to stop here.
Let's go, BD.
Oh, for God's sake, yeah. No.
Sometimes everything out in the desert starts to look the same.
You must focus on what is different. That is how you will not get lost.
There we go. Yeah, I think this is the way we're supposed to come. If not, then we're getting sidetracked. We'll rest. Even though we didn't really do much, we will still rest. I want to know what's in the box. Oh, pants. Yes, I want the pants. New pants. Well, that sucks. So can we not? Oh, apparently there's a way off to the side. Ouch. My ankles. Oh, there's another glovey thing. Excuse me. Echo.
Have you come across the Narcus anchorites, friend?
I have. They gave me water and a warning. Beware the central isopters, for they trade only in death.
Ooh. A warning. Pilgrims give their perspective on the cults of Jeddah.
Comfortable back there?
It is acceptable.
This way?
Easy now.
I'm trying to check, like, where I'm going. Yeah.
Looks easy to get lost out here.
Then it is a good thing you have a guide.
Yeah, I also have a BD. Yeah, okay, so around this side.
Good job.
I don't think we can go past that.
Off we go.
No, cow. Let's get off this way. Right, so you wanna go up and around this cliff, I'm guessing.
Have you been here before?
Yes. I once saved the Pilgrim from a stormtrooper not far from here.
Alright. I don't know which way we're supposed to be going. Surely not that way. You wanna... Oh, what's that actually? Go back round. That edge is a bit high for me. There's something around there. Up here? No, I need to go around this bit. Uh-huh.
Guard up.
Ow. I'm glad that they put that point on the map, because otherwise I would never, ever have figured out where to go.
What's that, Trooper? Watch out! Kill that thing!
Imperial's in the way.
Not for long.
I got them. Gonna let some of them be taken out. Ah.
Not prepared for this.
Careful.
Let that be a lesson to you. Keep your distance unless you want to end up like him.
You will regret that.
They'll trouble us no more.
Oh, that one's different colours. Not black. Security droid enforcer. They strike erratically, but most attacks can be blocked, creating openings to strike back after evading them. They can also parry your attacks. Be ready to defend yourself when they do. The variant of the KX series security droid, these baton-wielding counterparts were designed primarily to train Imperial stormtroopers in the use of the electrobaton. Their movements, therefore, are similar to scout troopers, but with a mechanical mastery of the form, which, combined with a reinforced chassis, makes them far more dangerous. Fun. Oh, we're nearly there. So, what way do I go?
Foes near.
Oh, yeah. Okay, done that then. Let's climb.
So, how'd you get involved with the hidden path?
I came across someone in need during my travels and helped them hide from the Empire. That eventually led me to the path.
Yeah. He's there. Look at a guy.
Sometimes, I wonder if destroying the holocron had any impact.
We protected the children on that list. But there are others.
And the Empire's still hunting them down.
Just so. We must protect those we can.
Yeah. I mean, if you hadn't have destroyed it, the children would they wouldn't be safe at all. The Empire would know their names. Oh, have I got a... So yeah, I think they've definitely made a difference. Where am I heading? There we go. I mean, the troopers are very near if this is the case. Please be a shortcut that I never have to do this again. Wonderful. So I hated that with every ounce of my body. Ooh.
These are all over Seer's base.
Yes, they are ancient security mechanisms. A remnant of those who came before. When the Empire arrived, the Anchorites began to use these.
Old tech is less conspicuous.
Exactly.
How do I get up there? Can't be serious. Do you reckon I have to put it back out? You know, and then try not to kill myself or squash myself. Do you think I'm making that then? Okay. The thing up there that I want. Yeah, I can get up there though. At the moment, so we'll go around.
We're headed towards Pilgrim Sanctuary.
The safe house is in there?
Yes. The temple is abandoned and well fortified.
Perfect place to hide from the Empire.
So we thought.
We'll find Brother Armias.
I hope so. We will take the back route. It is the fastest way.
I mean, that temple does look stunning. Just hear the bin outside. It ruins the inclusion when you hear vehicle reversing every 5 minutes. Okay, so that's so good. They've managed to get a heat haze going as well, which is really cool.
That looks like trouble.
At least there's 2 of us. One for each of its claws.
Erin. I want to go over there because I'm sure that's where my box is. Sorry, Marin. I will have my box. What we gonna get? Another material. Lovely. Right, do you reckon I'm doing the buff strike?
Ready yourself for combat.
Oh. No. I thought I dodged.
Keep your guard up.
Fine. Thanks. Oh, he's now. We're in the air.
Nasty things.
Did you find the way to Tanalor?
Not yet. But we found some devices from the High Republic. Master Cordova's
Okay,
inspecting them now.
Seer and her master are quite the pair. They've been a vital asset to the path since they joined us.
Did you come across any other Jedi on your travels?
No, Cal. If I had, I would have contacted you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that glitch that just happened. That's a bit of a pain in the arse. Like, I know you will get occasional glitches in a game. transfer and take out from it when you get them. Ah, and this is another. Ah.
Nice.
A shortcut to Sear's base.
Handy, handy. So going around this way then? Yeah, we're nearly there, that's good. This is why I do not. There we go. Trust him half the time. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. No, I don't. Am I gonna have to jump off the... We'll come back to that. I see myself dying about 20 times trying to get that right.
Empire's closing in.
Let's split up. I will slow their progress. We'll regroup near the temple.
Oh, but I don't want to. I don't want to split up.
Hey, Mary. Watch yourself out there.
I'll be doing the watching, pal.
Just you and me again.
So sad. I thought we'd spend more time with Mary. Can you open that? No.
I can't open it.
What is it? I thought you... I want to scan that. What is it?
Welcome, traveler. Though your journey started long ago. Huh.
The Path. An ancient script welcomes travellers to the beginning of Pilgrim's Path. A long walked route for those devoted to the worship of the Force. You go in this side cave. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Force field there, can't do that. Oh, that's a workbench, isn't it? I don't need the workbench. I am amazed. This game.
This guy looks hungry.
Oh, bugger, didn't see him. No. Oh, dodged into him. That's not how that works. What the hell was that thing? Why is it here? Ah. I remember you guys. I don't say go very far with this, do I? Where am I plugging it into? Where can I plug it into? Ah. Where you'd plug it in. box. Oh, you just shot that one. Justice. This is how we get up. Okay, figured it out. I get there eventually. I was looking for somewhere to plug it in. Now where am I going? Is a very good question. I don't think I can make that. Yeah, I don't really see myself making that jump. Oh, look. You can jump on that. I mean, let's give it a go, but I don't think I can make that jump. No, there's a wall in the way. Oh! Oh, well.
Careful not to touch anything here. Don't want to wake the dead.
Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. Really, do we have to? Do we have to? It's not letting me BD this. Oh, it's because I was holding them.
Devoted to the very end.
Ancient crypt. The guardians of the Jedi temple remain vigilant even after death.
But to what cause?
Not a fan of this. That goes downwards. Hello. Do you have a skill point? No. What is this? Shortcut. Perfect. I just want to explore the other way in here. Way this way. Oh, glad I checked. Another Jedi scroll. Perfect. Don't like it. Running away now. I think it's under this. I keep thinking it's a probe droid. Why have I jumped
Stuck
in
the
here?
landing.
Why am I here? Ah. What? There we go. Yeah, move please. Thank you. Right. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, is this? There we go. We found BD. What? Ah, that one.
A map of the region. There's Pilgrim Sanctuary across the bridge. Wonder what those...
A map of Pilgrim's Path. A rudimentary map of the rigorous Pilgrim's Path, denoted with various symbols and points of interest, both known and unknown. Hmm. Oh. I'm stuck. Hang on. There we go. Right. Go. And there's a save point right up there.
Brace yourself, BD!
Oh god.
This remind you of Zeppo too?
We can't get up there, can we? Just yet, so we do have to go down the really windy path. It's a really big drop. I can't run across that, can I going? Ah. That's a climby thing. Okay. Ah. Okay.
Can't make that. Too windy.
Oh, now you tell me.
Gotta block the wind somehow.
Oh my god. I bet he says that after I've tried jumping. What can I do? We haven't had to crawl like this for a while, Cal. Oh, wrong way.
You ever heard anything like that before?
Ah,
Almost like music.
that's quite cool. The way that that kind of slightly annoying. But very good. So can I now make that jump? Yeah. Made it. We are definitely resting. I took a bit of a bludgeoning there. Let's do lightsaber. Let's get another one of these. Can't get that one because I've only got 1 point. Guess it's only that one. Oh. Okay, right.
Time to move.
We need to go this way. I'm good. Oh.
What's the ETA on that shuttle? Look out!
Ow! Oh, fuck off. Didn't see you there.
Integrity compromised.
They were waiting on a shuttle. Means more on the way.
That's not good. Go down that way, do you reckon? Let's give it a go. Well, hopefully the shuttle can't get in close enough to hear because of the wind. Oh. Am I going to be able to make that? No. Okay, I don't think we can do this bit yet. I'll go and explore. The rest of what was up the top.
Gotta do something about that.
Yeah. I mean, there is a thing there. But then I also then can't get any further, can I? No, okay, that's not gonna work. I need to stop it, don't I? In order to do that, I need to stop the wind. Something to do around here. That's that block, isn't it? I think what I want to do is I want to stop that from spinning. Then I should be able to climb on it, is what I'm thinking. I don't think that's enough. No. Can't land on that. Okay. No, my internet is awful today. I get it. They're not a force freeze thing. Slow. Can I use that in battle? Okay. Oh. Found a way. I thought it was weird. I thought it was weird that, like, it's essentially like you can't make it.
What kind of pilgrims came out here anyway? Imagine crossing these gales just to find a safe place. Guess you can't put a price on sanctuary.
Nope. Back. What do I do with that? Do I just drop down? I might try dropping down and see what happens. It's hard because I can't really see what's going on because of all the wind. I'll try just dropping down because it might be that there's like a bar or something that I can hang off of. It definitely doesn't want me to jump on it because I just fly away. Oh yeah, there's a thing for me to hold on to. There we go. It's not really as much wind here, which is...
Marin mentioned this was the back route, right? Hope Seer's got another way for these refugees.
Oh, bugger.
They've been through enough.
He didn't grab hold of it the first time. I was like, oh my god. I've made it. I mean, we hope Seer has a safer route. Right, so where am I going now? Surely not down there. Oh shit, I've got to land on there. I don't know. Oh.
That should give us some cover.
What do I do now then? Because that's not stop. Ah, we're dropping down. Okay. Yeah, it seems to have stopped, so that's nice.
All clear.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh, my heart to take out. Cannot take this. It's blue shaped.
Hear that? It's the coast. Calm down. That's just the wind. I don't know which is worse. These winds or the... I swear, if I hear desert ghost one more time...
So you can just go around them all. Sod it. I want the XP.
I'll make you regret that. It's all over now.
Marin's been keeping busy. Why didn't the Empire give us a nickname?
We're just
Been
Jedi,
here
mate.
for a long time. Hear that, buddy?
What's that? What do we hear? There's definitely something. We're going down. Looks like we're right down. Right, activate that one. Oh, nice. Appreciate that one. That's sexual as well.
Yeah, definitely Marin's work.
Oh, she crashed the shuttle. Good on her. I was like, noise? What noise? We've been there back, we can hear nothing. I feel like, hang on. Every time I record, the lighting is slightly different, so... You do as much damage as you can, mate. There we go. Oh, no, there's still a creature. Stormtrooper. Oh! Ow. Oh, it's the left side you want to be on, I think. He's floating again. I don't know what it is with this creature, but he likes to float.
Stormtroopers weren't ready for these conditions, and it doesn't hurt to have a desert ghost on our side.
Yeah.
It's turning in our favor for once.
Hopefully. I feel like we deserve it a little bit, Cal, if I'm being honest. And then up.
Force of nature, huh?
That's incredible. I was like, why are we looking at that? Where am I going now? Probably not up. Oh, yeah, up. There we go. Okay. All around treasures. Oh, there's now a ramp. Look at her. Looking out for us. Okay. Hope she's okay. I really don't want anything to happen to her. Because I might cry.
Onwards, traveler. Cross over. Cross over to what?
Onwards, traveller. Messages strewn across the pilgrim's path, while often cryptic, were meant to encourage its more dedicated travellers. Okay. Oh, we're here. Oh, okay. I did a big loop-de-loop.
Breathe.
Meditate. Rest.
Come on, buddy.
Okay. Let's go. Into the next bit.
Go check on the new unit. It's not responding to comms. Are you kidding? I don't want to be near that murder machine any more than I need to. Come on. Ah, an intruder! They gave me faulty tech. The Empire would not issue you broken equipment.
Rest, reflection, direction. Onwards, traveler. Encouraging.
Meditation hall, an invitation for travellers to find stillness along the path. Though the journey carries pilgrims forward, direction can only be found in taking stock of the route. I don't know which... Oh, I can't go that way, I lots of things. We'll go this way. The hell is that? That's huge. Night, come on, minutes of joy. No!
Command confirmed. Capture
Bugger it.
damage.
There we go.
It doesn't play nice, huh, BD?
Did not enjoy that. The hell were you?
What is it, buddy?
DT Sentry Droid. Parrying their relentless melee strikes will weaken the arms and make them vulnerable to dismemberment. Be careful as you dismember their limbs, the more functionality they lose, the more aggressive they become. The DT series sentry droids, manufactured by Bactoid Combat Automata, are used as elite guard droids across the Galactic Empire. Broadly built and cast in black plating, DT sentries are an imposing sight. Aside from powerful hydraulic arms used to pummel targets, their weapon configurations can be altered depending on the specific needs of an assignment. Lovely. And I just fought one. I don't think I can get up there. No, I can't. Well, there's white bits here. Show that there must be a way up. Oh yeah, we can do that one. Again. And up. Chest. Oh, bugger it. No, I don't reach it. Oh, it's supposed to wall run. Well, now I feel
Easy to get
stupid.
knocked off course around here. Let's move carefully.
Move carefully, or just do it really, really quickly so that you don't fall. Where am I going? Oh, there. Am I going to be able to reach that? I don't want to fall all the way down to the bottom. Oh, do you reckon I drop? Ah! Okay. Yeah. Sure not. Ah, yes, there's a wall run there. There we go. And then we're just going straight on, I think. Yeah, I would like the box. Let me see. What's in it? Oh. Where am I going now? Oh, around the side. Aha!
Must be getting closer.
Are we? I don't feel much closer. Okay, looks like I do slide down. Well, tally ho. Right. Okay, okay. I was just looking. Echo.
Hostile agent detected.
Marin's watching out for us, buddy.
Oh, was that Marin? The Imperial presence on Jeddah is seemingly increasing for reasons yet unknown. The Empire, however, did not account for a Dathomirian Night Sister. Yes, because she is badass. I wonder, timeline-wise, this is before Rogue One, isn't it? Because Saw Gerrera's not got his base here yet, so I wonder if we'll see that. That'd be quite cool if we get to see kind of Saw take up the mantle here.
Where's our shuttle? We gotta clear out before excavation reaches that temple. They're dispatching another. I want to have a front row seat when they try out the big gun.
What big gun? Where are we? I don't even know where we are. But apparently it's a shortcut. I'll go for the one with the shield. He is. Yes, I is. Maybe an arm stuck in a cliff. I'm so sorry, I know.
That'll give us a boost.
Gives a boost for what? Ah, making the jump. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Good. Oh, there's one there. Okay, we'll go around and then. Oh my god, there's loads here. Ouch. Getting to look out for explosions. Skill point, yay. Where are we? I don't think this is the way I'm meant to be going, but I'm having fun exploring. You really have something you wanted to scan out here? Yeah, you did. What's this?
Seek not the path. Return to stillness, traveler, and the way reveals itself.
Okay. Catacombs of the Weary. Hundreds of fallen pilgrims were embalmed and memorialized by caretakers of the path, who endeavored to give all those who walk the path respect in both life and
Easy
death.
to say when you're already resting in peace. The lift isn't here.
Ah. Well, that sucks. Anyway, exploring here. God, I felt I'm going to get really turned around. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's another one. Hello. I want to know if there's got to be something that I can grab. Ah.
A droid with its master.
Aww. Companions of the caretakers. Caretakers use gonk droids to transport their materials and house their data, often only sentient company. The bonds between master and droid were hard forged. Aww. Oh, there.
Not a bad find.
Nice. Nice. Glad we came this way. I don't think there's really anything else, is there? Phew. Okay, glad we explored. I'm gonna go this way? Yes. No? Oh, up and then round. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Where am I going? Aha, this way. Oh, made it. Nice. And not there. I mean, the religion that the cult, whatever it is that we're kind of following the path, is that like... Hello, sir. Is that like... Would they have been force sensitive? Or would they have been doing the
Come
trial?
now, you can make it.
Who are you?
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
I'm Peely. Didn't expect to see any pilgrims today.
What are you doing out here?
Tending to what I can, but very little grows here, as you can see.
You should check out the Kobo system. Everything grows there.
Sounds lovely. Perhaps I will.
Oh, we just sent
Just
it
tell
right
the
away.
bartender of Pyloon Saloon I sent you. He'll get you set up.
Oh, we've recruited someone. Billy Wold, a talented botanist and plant... I'm going to start that sentence again. A talented botanist and plant geneticist whose talent catapulted her to the forefront of her field at a young age. Billy fled to the frontier where she could continue her work in peace. Aww. Oh, she's going to be at the rooftop garden. With Philly recruited, you can unlock additional garden plots by growing your plants to full size. Once all plots are unlocked, you will acquire special gardening abilities. Interesting. Go then, activate that then. Is that a shortcut or is that where we have
Just
to go?
leads up to the bridge.
That's where we have to go. In that case then, off we go. I don't think there's going to be anything around here. No. Right, let's go then. Cross the bridge. Light myself up. Here we go.
Botanist in the desert. She must have been really lost. Or desperate to find her way.
Maybe she got sidetracked. That tends to happen a lot. Right, yeah, that way.
You said the ghost is here? Someone spotted her in the vicinity. No matter. Ghost or not, I'd like to see something go toe-to-toe with the new assault craft. What's the ETA on its arrival? Any minute now.
Do you kind of want to go that way? I think I have to be fair though. I don't think I'm getting up that way, am I? Or going across that way yet. Okay, let's do it.
Watch him!
Don't you love it when you catch them by surprise?
Something about that rock formation looks familiar.
What, that one? Oh, is that the lift that goes down into the thing? Oh yeah, it is. I'd like to ride it back up then. I guess they don't want you skipping that bit, so I guess now we can call the lift. Right, this way. I don't know how far. I think we'll probably get there today and then call it a day.
Check it out.
That is really cool.
Bridge to Pilgrim Sanctuary.
Pilgrim Sanctuary. Isn't it pretty? Where am I going? Oh, up. Okay. I wonder. Oh, what's that?
I'm glad we found this.
Another scroll. Lovely. I reckon then. Oh. Oh, I've
Could
broken
use
all
a
the
break.
pottery. Oh, dearie dear. All the broken pottery. Right, let's ask rest. Have a look at some skills. Go lightsaber again. I tend to use the double, so vortex dive. Hold L1 and press square to dive forward. Nice. Cool.
Let's go.
Go. Right, so now we're out here. What way am I going? This way? Yeah, that way. So glad I looked back.
Hey, look at this.
Aha. Know all the secrets of the games. Well, not all of them, but enough to survive. Okay.
I did what I could, but there is an Imperial unit up ahead. Thought I should warn you.
Sounds good. Lead the way.
Oh, it's another one of them buggers. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Would they have targeted Merrin the same way as him?
Attention, incoming target.
Oh. Stepped that up.
Damage taken.
Okay.
Pointless evasion.
Oh, you bastard.
Did the Empire find a way into the temple yet?
No. But I have heard imps talking of a new excavation machine.
Baron?
One moment.
Ah, came in the way.
Still impressive.
It is
You
very
have not
impressive.
seen the true extent of my powers, Cal Kestis.
Oh, but I want to. Is that where you're going? And I'm like, yep, 2 seconds. Nothing? Oh no, not nothing. Hang on. Hello. Thought there'd be a box. Or something. Or t'other.
Good find, Cal.
Let's scroll. Oh, don't jump down there. Could I jump down from here, do you reckon? Yeah. Hard to know because on some things you're that high up and it puts you in the the death screen. It's hard to know.
Not without some help.
Then it is good this path was designed to guide the winds. Over here, Cal!
Hear that?
The ruins are singing.
It's coming from that chamber.
Then you must find a way in.
You going in? If I jump, it'd probably just carry me, wouldn't it? I think we're supposed to be going that way. Sod it, let's get sidetracked. Oh, through here? Oh god, this is very claustrophobic. Hello. Okay. Guess down I go. I take it I could have gone anyway. Oh yeah, they say they both connect here.
This place is strong in the Force.
few of them to pull out, but I can't see. I can't like get to the others at the moment. Okay. Whoa.
So these ruins do sink.
What do I do now? Turn it down. Gonna climb up that? I don't know. Oh, we're going down. Why is there electricity? Can I get across? I'm gonna guess that maybe. Okay, I think I was meant to do that because that's definitely different. Oh, flashback.
Welcome back.
Hey,
The Imperial labor camp on Maza.
the garrison's half empty. We can strike before reinforcements arrive.
Sounds promising, but Marin and Grease haven't made it back to the ship yet.
As soon as they do, I'll scout ahead and they can rest on the Mantis.
You know they'll never allow themselves to rest if you're in danger. You never give up. And that's what inspires all of us. But you have to remember that where you lead, they will follow.
I know I've been pushing recently, but ever since Grease
What
got
happened
hurt...
to Grease is not your fault.
Oh, is that his arm?
But ever since then, you've been reckless.
I keep worrying about something bad happening to one of you.
It's good to acknowledge your fear. But don't let it determine your path.
I wish someone had worded it that way, Anakin.
Focus on the moment. Choose your direction and act with certainty. And trust that, whatever the odds, you'll pull through. Cal, trust yourself.
Trust in the Force.
Exactly.
I wish someone had worded it that way to Anakin instead of being like, just let go of what you fear. Hang on. Dash. Okay, we can have dash, but where the hell am I? Did I come down the bottom here? Okay.
No holding back now. Focus on the moment. And push through!
Okay, okay. I didn't realise we were going to get a pulse ability.
We gotta take this storm head on. Brace yourself, BD.
Oh.
He always knows where to guide me. Even if I don't know my next step.
Oh. We can now dash. Look at that.
Cal, what happened?
See for yourself.
Not bad. Maybe you can keep up with me now.
Let's find out.
Ooh.
What's the Empire up to?
They're at the temple entrance, waiting for something.
We still got time.
Oh.
That can't be good.
It will tear that temple
What
apart.
is that?
Jeremiah's is still in there.
Let's split up. distract that monstrosity.
But the
Be careful. I'll see you inside.
So which way are we going, Cal? That way? Oh, bugged that up, didn't I? I don't think I was meant to go that way. Part of me is also saying yes, you should have. Ah, you need to double jump. Oh, we're back at the pots.
Need to center myself.
I want to get in, which is going to eat into some time, but I really do want to get in.
Off we go.
Is it now we can make it? Take it we can make it if we do the dashy thing. There's some stuff. See, some of the big dudes gone.
Intruder detected.
Ah.
Integrity reduced. I'm not doing all the work. He's hit. Like I need backup to kill you. Stand still.
Oh, we're not. Come on then.
Won't get me.
Yeah, well. Okay, so we can dash across this. There we go.
The winds are with us now.
Drill assault craft has landed. Starting excavation on the northern face. We've got an intruder here.
Nice. Do I want to go down there? I really want that. Oh, that was... Oh! Oh, there was a crunch as he hit the deck. Guess that's then how I get back up. Cool. I'd like to go up there, but I don't think I can yet. No!
That drill will take time to set up. Hope Marin can slow them down.
So where am I going now? There. And then... Me neither.
I chose the wrong profession. Should have wised up and chose the flamethrower track. Then again, I never liked fire either.
I mean, you are ridiculously high up for someone who doesn't like heights. Oh, bugger it. Oh. I was like, I don't need to dash for that. Yes, I did.
How you doing,
I
BD?
hope they're not going to make me use it all the time.
Having fun back there?
It is a tad annoying. I think I can get up there, can I? Right. No, definitely need to do a dash.
The pilot's a new drill. That thing has a pilot. Well, how do we sign up? Look, below us.
Hello.
Get over there and fight.
I'm here. Okay. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to see Saw Gerrera become one. Oh. I want to get up there. Yeah. There's a crate there that I wish to have. There we go. Hello, box. What have we got? What have we got? Switch. Okay. Oh. And then this way. I wish we could unlock double dash. It's gonna move, it's gonna move, it's gonna move. I don't like it, I don't like it. Yeah, I do wonder if it will like lead into that.
Incredible.
Because they were in the
Stop the
temple.
Empire from reducing it to rubble.
Or they're in some form of temple, I think. Oh, where am I going here? Oh, there. Okay. Yeah, I made it. Couldn't actually see what I was doing, but I made it.
This entrance didn't pop up on any environmental scanners. Maybe something's blocking them. There might be chambers and tunnels out here. We'll have to proceed on foot. Copy that. What the? You're going to kill us all!
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I got this.
Yeah,
I got
okay.
this.
Got ya. Right. We want to get in there. And there is a little squeezy hole, so that's good. But I just want to check. There's no goodies hiding around here. I don't know when to, like... I don't know. Oh, oh hello.
Interesting.
No chesty chest. Okie dokie. Okay then, let's get in. Let's go in. Let's see what's going on.
Gotta hurry. Brother Armias can't hide forever.
What'd be really handy is if he's just in here. Reach.
You know what to do.
Oh, we've reached it.
Sanctuary to all who seek it.
The destination and the beginning. Upon crossing the temple threshold, travellers are invited to meditate upon their pilgrimage before embarking upon their next
Sounds too good to be
journey.
true.
Oh, there's an echo. Do you love me an echo?
Pilgrim Sanctuary should prove a worthy location for the safe house.
Its proximity to the archive is ideal.
And with a bit of your slicing, this temple could once again provide safe haven for those who need it most.
Okay. Sanctuary revived. Decades ago, Pilgrim Sanctuary was a refuge for those seeking safe harbour. Now, Seer Junda and Eno Cordova have repurposed the space to provide a new sanctuary for associates of the Hidden Path. I mean, we have made it to the sanctuary. Been going for an hour 20. I think I will leave it there. I know it was kind of a bit of a boring one. We didn't really get to do much. We got a new ability though. That's quite cool, I guess.
Let's move.
But I'm just thinking, like, he's all the way over there, and that's just like roughly So after that we would have to head back as well. So I think I'm going to leave it here, and next time, oh, wrong one. Next time we will locate Brother Amias. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, if that's okay. So yeah, it was interesting. I'm annoyed that Merrin keeps going off. I wanted to do like a proper mission with her, so I'm kind of upset she keeps disappearing, and I get that she's drawing the Empire's fire, but yeah. So we learnt a little bit about I guess that Cal almost blames himself or whatever. They say Greasy's accident. It's got to be the arm. It's got to be the loss of the arm, I think. So that would be very interesting. All in all, this section, really interesting. Really, really interesting. However, I hate it when, like, I get that they give you a lot of stuff with the new abilities so that it becomes muscle memory. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of it is like, oh no, I can make that, and then like you're literally like a fingertip too short or whatever, and you end up just plummeting to your death. But yes, we have made it to the sanctuary, Pilgrim Sanctuary. Very interesting, I think, and I'm very much looking forward to the next episode, where hopefully we will find the person we're meant to find, who I'm already forgotten the name of, and then we can go with Merrin back to our like little hidden place. But I do feel like at the moment, I think because we're spending so much time on Jedi, I think it would be cool to have the Saw Gerrera kind of starting point in Jeddah. But we will have to see if that is the case or not. As I say, I've managed to avoid all spoilers for this. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, consider liking, subscribing, all that cool stuff, commenting. And as always, if you have any suggestions for games for us to play in the future, just let me know. You can either kind of, if there's a page for it on Twitter, you can tag me in that at Saranetic, or if you just think of one, just leave a comment. I'm more than happy for either, because I don't know what to do after this game. I think it depends on what time we finish it, but yeah, I feel like I don't know what to do afterwards, whether to go back and do some of the games we missed, or whether to look to see if there's any new releases coming out that might be fun. So trying to figure it out. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.